All right. So, good to see everyone. I'm glad I made it in time. So, I'm sure about that. Okay. So, I sent you those prayers. So I think it would be nice to hear each of you say the prayer to study Torah. That's one that you should always you say. Anytime you go for classes. I don't know. Some rabbis forget because they've already said it, but it's good for you to know it and to say it. So let's do it individually. I'll call on you, and you'll just say the one for the study of Torah. So Eileen.
Are you going to share the screen? I didn't print it out. I don't have it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you didn't. I sent it to you all this last.
Yeah,
but
but
it's printed out, but we don't have it in front of us.
Okay, so let me see if I have it on a screen share. I'm not sure if I do. So let me get into here. I may have it in here. I'm not sure. Let me go here. Let me go here. All right. Let's see if I have it on this one. Okay. Just a minute. I'm looking because I may not have it on there. Here it is. Okay.
If you have blood pressure above
Oops.
130/80,
Wait 1 minute.
this is an urgent message
Gotta
that
get rid
could
of
save
these.
your life.
Okay. All right. So I have it there, and then I haven't screen shared yet, so I will. So let me come back to you all. Meeting. What is happening? Wait a minute. Sorry. Oh, I'm getting everything else but I can't seem to get back to you all. Do you hear me?
we can hear you.
We can see it though.
Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Here we go. Zoom.
And we can see it on the YouTube that you have up there.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, if that helps.
I just want to try and get you all back into my I'm gonna cancel. I don't want to. Let me get back down there. Hold it a minute. I just want to get you all on my screen fully, and then it's just easier for me to. I do okay on this, but not great all the time. Okay.
Do you want to start over?
I hate to do that, but I just may have to because I can't get you all on my screen and then for screen share. Oh, it did screen share. That's all right. Maybe when I stop screen. Okay, so let's do that. All right, I got it. I got this part. So you all see it. Yes. So now of course that the yod is covering this word, which is Kiddishanu. This is the yod. So, but I think you can do it all right. So let's go. Eileen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotah v'tzivanu shok
Samas. It's a samach.
sakot
Soak. La'asok.
la'asok b'divrei Torah.
Yes, yes. Just so you all know, this is something you need to learn by heart because you won't always see it. When you're at a class and they do it, they just start and they say the prayer. So it's one of those prayers that you do need to know by heart. So you're doing good. We'll get back to it. Let's see. Well, I can't do it this way. Anyway, okay, Janice.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu la'asok b'divrei Torah.
Thank you. Good. Okay, and then Leslie.
I don't see it.
Can you see it all right?
I got it now. Oh gosh, I'm really
Leslie?
here. I got it.
Yeah, I can see it.
All right, it's Leslie. Leslie Frost, I want to read it.
Oh, sorry.
That's
Baruch,
okay.
I
Baruch,
can't get on, Ellen. I can't.
Somebody's talking. I'm not sure.
I'm
Baruch,
sorry.
Adonai,
I'm going to
Elohim
mute my.
melech
Gotta get out of here.
asher kidshanu b'mitzvotov v'tzivanu lasot
La'ah.
la'asot.
Soak. This is a kuf.
Oh, see, I don't know that one.
That's all right.
La'asok b'divrei
Yes?
Torah.
Good. Okay, great. Dorothy, hi, you're there. Let me have you, if you know it by heart, say it by heart or read it. Either way.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu v'tzivanu la'asok b'divrei Torah.
Good, good. Okay. Helena, are you there? Okay. Let me hear you. Read it or say it. Oh, Helena's frozen, I think. Yeah, I don't know. All right, I'll come back to you. And Eileen did. Margie.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu la'asok b'divrei Torah.
Good, very good. Just so you all know, the Baruch Atah, these 6 words are what's called the prayer, formula, prayer formula. All prayers begin with Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Then if it's somebody's talking there, somebody needs to mute, please. Then when it is the mitzvah of doing something, which is what this is, it's a mitzvah to be studying Torah. Then you add the asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu, and then the rest. So you have this in other blessings when it's the mitzvah. When you have just the blessing over the bread, let's say, you just say your formula, and then you say hamotzi lechem min haaretz, because it's not the mitzvah. You're thanking God for that bread, actually for the wheat that creates the bread. Okay, and let's see. Mary, would you please say it? Read it, or if you know it by heart. Mary, are you with us?
Well, here I am. I can hear you, but I haven't been able to get the screen.
Oh, you're not on the
I
screen?
can't. Right. I'm having.
Why don't you go out and come back in?
Yeah, I'll try to
Go
do
out
that.
and come back in, and then I'll get back to you. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. So we are going to go on, and when Mary comes back in, I'll go back to that. So let's go back to, I'm going to go to a little bit of this, which I think also helps. So we've done these. I know that. Shin, Mem, and final Mem. That's one thing that you all need to remember. There are 5 letters that are finals, and they only come at the end. They look a little different. I think I sent them in the beginning, the way beginning, but there's a final Mem, a final Tzadi, a final Nun, a final Fe, and a final Chaf. You see, yeah, here's the here. So I'll point to them. This is the final Mem. It is all around. The only similarity is this little hook up here. There's that little hook up there. It's the final Mem. And then if you come to the final Tzadi, that looks a little different. I mean, it's similar on the very top, but then it's that long line because it's at the end of the word. Then you come to a final Chaf, and that does look different than a Chaf or a Kaf. So this is right here, the final Chaf, and you'll have different vowels with it. Your final Nun, the only similarity to the other one is this little top piece, but then it's a long line down. And final Fe, it's only a final Fe. There's no a final Pei, but it's a final Fe, and it gives you like an F sound. It has the similarity of the top right there, but has that long line because it is going to be a final. So let's go and read let's do some of these. I think we had done some on the other ones with Shalom Aleichem. So let's go with Tzadi. I often, Tzadi is sometimes a little difficult for people. So, wait a minute. I think Mary, are you back on?
Yes, I am. I'm watching
Okay.
your screen.
You have it. Okay. So let me go back to La'asok for you, everyone. I just want to get Mary to say that. So either if you know it by heart, if you remember it, otherwise read it. Okay.
Okay. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher
This is Kiddishanu. Hidden.
kiddushanu b'mitzvotov v'tzivanu le
La.
la so
Yes. Soak. Mm-hmm.
um, bed
It's got a little cap on the end, so you know it's right. It's a Dalet. Yes.
yeah
B'divrei.
bed divrei
Right.
Torah. I got that one. Bed divrei Torah.
Right. Very good. It means for the study, bringing the words of Torah, for us studying and learning the words of Torah. Okay. Helena, are you there now? Helena, I see you.
I'm going in and out on my internet. I don't know. Can you
That's,
hear
we
me?
all have that problem too. All right,
Can you
so
hear
let me
me?
hear you say the prayer.
Baruch atah. Whenever the thing is over. Baruch.
You started right.
We lost her.
We did. And is that where that other voice is coming from, I think?
Oh, it's from
Okay.
me.
My internet.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Ann. My internet's going in and out.
Okay. All right. Well, you want to try it again, Helena?
Let me say, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam
Ha'olam.
share
And this is Kiddishanu.
share Kiddishanu b'mitzvatanu
B'mitz, vo, tav.
tav azan.
No, stop. I'm not sure where you are. This word is b'mitz, vo, tav. And then the next one is vitzi. You see my cursor? You see the cursor moving? You should see it there. Vitsivanu. Oh, I lost her again. All right. I know. Okay. All right, Helena. Yeah, I lost you again. So, you want to try it? Vitsivanu.
Back now. All right, let me try. I point to where you are.
I am. There's a cursor right here.
Where are you?
V.
Yeah. Okay. Vitsiva.
Vitsivanu.
Vitsivanu. La.
La'a. And this is a samach.
I gotta go down to the mirrors to do this. I can't.
All right,
My
don't worry
internet's
about it. It's
horrible.
okay. Just study it. I did send it. So study, just go
Yeah.
over it. Because as I said
I have it.
before,
Okay.
I'm going to stop share for a minute so I can see all of you. As I said before, it's a kind of prayer that you need to know by heart. You need to be able to just recite it. Just like you say over challah, just like you say for wine or grape juice. It's one of those pairs you just have to learn. All right. So that's what we'll do. So now let's go back and I do see all of you. Okay. And I am going to screen share. It'll come back to that and then I'm going to change it. So let's go back here to the Hebrew practice. So we are on, this is the tzadi. And so I'm going to ask each of you to read one or two lines. Let me see. Okay. Let me see if I get this down 1 minute. Okay. So, all right. I'll start with Mary. Mary, please read line. I'm going to do one at a time. It'll go a little faster for each of you and then we'll go back. So please read line 1. Maybe you haven't learned all of these letters.
Mary's on
Mary,
mute.
She's on mute.
Oh,
you're
she's
on mute.
Yeah.
Unmute, please.
I'm sorry. I had background noise.
That's okay.
Sad, me, sad. Said,
Said,
sad.
and that said this is its own.
Zeda,
Yes, tse. It's like that tse da.
Seda,
Good,
Ti, Da,
good.
Si, okay. Ba, Sa,
Okay.
and
This is a yud.
oh, so how do I do that?
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
yellow. Yeah.
Okay. And what about the vowel underneath?
And the vowel underneath is an ah, so it's ya.
Oh, okay. Ya,
Yep.
Sa.
Just sa. You don't hear the aleph at all. We were just learning. We learned last. Aleph is one of our silent ones, so you don't hear it at the end at all, and you'll hear only the vowel that's with it when it has a vowel. So that's yatsa. Okay,
Yatsa.
good. All righty. Let's see, Margie, please do this one.
Sa'ad, matzah, samed,
Semed.
semed. Yeah,
Good.
sorry. Disa, disa, is that how you say it?
Right, ditsa. Mm-hmm.
Bitsal.
What? Say this again. No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Batsal. Batsal.
Yes.
Yotzi.
Yes, good. Okay. I know I hear background noise from one of you, so if you know you have background noise, just mute, please. Okay, very good. When you did it, I think you were questioning when you have a yud in there with no vowel and nothing else, you don't really hear anything. It's ditsa. That's what it was. So you don't hear that yud. Okay. Eileen, please read line 3.
Zam, Mo, Za,
Not za. Za would be a zion. This is a tzadi. So it's got a ch. It's a ts sound, ch. So it's tsam and it's motza. Okay.
Motza,
Okay.
Da, Sa,
Good.
Si,
Mm-hmm.
Di, Bo,
And now this is the final.
is it boats?
Yes, boats.
Hoza, Ha,
Say it again.
Hoza, Ah,
Yes. Good. And you don't hear the hey. You hear nothing with the hey. It's silent at the end. Very good. Okay. Helena, can you do this? Helena? No. All right, let's go on. Just listen. All right, Leslie, please do line 4.
Okay. Sama, Yama, Sama, Siba, Pizza. He. Sila.
Good. Yep. Okay. All right, Janice, please do line 5.
Theme,
Yep, line 5. So what's this?
som,
So, right. That's your final mem. Good.
hayom,
Mm-hmm.
atsom, saod, matso,
You,
is that right?
yes, that was right. Mm-hmm. That was it.
Sol,
Not Sal. It would be Sa, and then this is a sound.
lol,
Right. Sa, lo.
lol.
Good. Okay. All righty. Let's go back to, wait a minute. Sorry. Okay, it's not, you know, Zoom is wonderful, but then you gotta, here we go. All right, got you all up there. So, all righty. I want to get down, the pictures keep coming. Okay. So here we go. Back to this. So, I'm sorry, I got to keep moving you all around on my screen. So we did that, and I know you've done the shin and mem. That was your final mem. We've done bet and aleph and ayin. I think, have we done bet with the other one? Do you all recall doing bet? Okay, you know it. I know that because it's aleph bet. It's the beginning. But see, here are the two where my cursor is. The ayin and the aleph are silent, and they only tell. We only hear the vowel when we hear those. So they can come in the beginning, the middle, or the end of a word, but they will be silent unless they have a vowel with them. And then here's our bet. So let's do a little bit of this with it. Okay, so this is our top one, and I'm just going to go and read that for you all, and then you'll read the words. So it's ma, sha, ba, Always remember that the dot over on the right is the shin. We haven't gotten to a sin yet in the other book, but the sin, the dot would be on the left. Dot on the right is shin. Dot on the left is sin. Okay, so we are at
And
yes, yes.
I have to leave now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, all right.
Yesterday that I had to leave early. Yes.
Yes, I remember. I wasn't sure what time, but okay. So take care, and we'll
Shalom,
hopefully.
everyone. And Leslie, it's nice to see your assistants there with you.
All righty. Thank you, and have a good day and a good Shabbos.
Shabbat shalom. Good Shabbos, everyone.
Shabbat shalom. Okay. So Mary, let's go back to you and line 2, and you have to unmute, please. I know you had some background, which is fine. Okay. So let me hear you read line 2.
Ma,
This is a final here.
mom.
Yep.
Ma, sham, bam,
Yes, good. Okay. And so they're going to separate it a little bit. Janice, read line 3, please.
Sha, mom, shamam, sha, sham, shasham, ma, bam, ma, bam.
Good. Thank you. Okay. Leslie, line 4.
Okay, I have my helpers with me right now.
Hi, I see you.
Okay, so it's sha'ash,
Mhm.
sha'ash, shaba, shaba, shama, shama.
Good. Yes. Great. Okay. Keep watching what Grandma's doing and learn. Are you Grandma or Safta, or what do they call you?
Grandma.
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 Okay. Good.
Grandma.
All righty. Okay, so now Helena, do you want to try? How are you working there? Or
Line 4.
line 4?
As long as it stays on. Are you on 4? On
Yeah.
top? Sha, sha,
I didn't hear you. Yeah,
ash,
go ahead.
sha, ash, sha, ash, sha, ba,
Mm-hmm.
sha, ba, sha, ma, shama.
Good. Okay, we made it through it. Good. All righty.
I can't hear you.
Eileen, please read line 5.
Sha'am, Sha'am,
Oh, no. Look at this.
no, Ma'am,
Yes.
Mom,
Good.
Asham, Ba'am, Masham.
Good. Okay. You're getting that final mem. Great. All righty. Let's go and look at something else here. Let me see the time. Okay. So, we came across this. This is the yud. It's just that little, almost looks like an apostrophe, but this is the yud, and then the hey. We did do a hey on the other booklet. Hey always has his opening here, and it's like an H that you go how or hi or hello. It's always that ha sound. So let's do some of that reading, and they'll do. I'll read this first line so you can hear why or what, and it's got some vowels in there I don't think we've gone over, but so you'll see. So it's ha, sha, ah. This is the O sound. That dot is over. Ho, yo, o. That's just the dot, but you'll hear the O sound. I know I sent all of you a color-coded vowels, which I hope you've been looking at, and if you need it, it's good. If you can't find it or didn't get it, let me know by email and I'll send it to you again because it's very helpful. It has the vowels and tells you how to pronounce them. Let's see. Margie, would you please read line 2?
Hash, yash, ash, hod, yod, ode.
Great. Very good. Okay. Mary, please read line 3.
Ha, Hashom,
Mm-hmm. Good.
Ashom, Ashom,
Mm-hmm.
Ha, Ho, Ho,
Who what?
Hodal,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Ye,
There's a dot at the top.
Yo, Tal, Dal,
Not.
Yodal,
Yes. Good. Mm-hmm.
Odal.
Yes. Okay. Very good. Janice, would you please read this 4th line?
Asha home, ha sha home,
Mm-hmm.
ha olam,
Mm-hmm.
ha olam.
Good. Okay. Olam is world. Ha'olam, the world. Okay. So we're gonna go back and okay. I'm trying to think what some of you might have had a little bit of. Where's that Dalet? Okay. So here's the Dalet and the here. It has a little cap on it. That's your Dalet. If you look at the Resh, it's rounded. It's all rounded. So that's your Resh. So that's all rounded. The Dalet has that little cap. Lamed is its own letter. I don't think we got to it on the other Shalom Alechem, but Lamed is an L sound, l. And here we're talking about the O. The O is at the top in the corner. O, if it's a Vav with a dot, then it's an O. If Okay, so that's how you'll learn it always, is the O is at the top, over. I always used to say to the kids, O is over, and if it's in the middle, it's oo, because it's like being punched in the stomach, oo. So the dot in the middle is oo, the dot on the top is O. So let's look at these. Okay, and we're going to, okay, so it's got lameds and dalets and everything. So, who did I just have? All right, Leslie, let me have you read line 1.
Line 1.
Yes.
Gum, sham, say it with me. Amam,
Good. Yes.
lamad,
Good.
amad.
Okay, great. I'm afraid to start with Helena. You want to try again?
Yeah.
Okay.
But,
You're breaking in and out. It's
right. Do you hear me?
it breaks in and out. I hear.
Bod.
But good. Okay.
Okay. Mod. Shadad.
Yes.
All right.
No, what's this one?
Shadad.
No. Look at this.
Mod. Med.
No. It's ma.
Med. Madad.
Yes. Good.
Yeah, Madad. Okay. La ad.
Good.
La ad.
Okay, and then this one.
And last one. Last one.
Last one.
Yad.
No, that's not a yud. That's an ayin.
Last one.
Right here, where my cursor is.
Odd.
Odd. Yes, odd. Okay, good. Okay. Eileen, please read line 3.
All, doll, shawl, mall, ball, all.
Good. All right. Lamed appears often in many words. So it's always that O sound, like a L. Good. Okay. Margie, please read line 4.
Halal, dalal, sha'al, ma'al, ba'al, amal.
Okay, great. And Mary, please read line 5.
Allah, Balam, Shalom,
That's it?
Shalom,
It's a mem. It's a final mem.
Shalom,
Yes.
Bala,
Mm-hmm.
Balash,
Yes, good. Mm-hmm.
Alam,
All right. Say it again. I didn't quite hear you.
Alam,
Yes, alam. Very good. Okay. All righty. Janice, if you would read line 6.
La'ad, Adam, Ba'ad,
Mm-hmm.
Badad, Badal, Ma'ad.
Good. Adam, man. Okay. Let's get to another one. All righty. I think we'll switch over to the Shalom Aleichem. I think it's good to see the different ways that they do it. So let's switch to Shalom Aleichem. And do you all? I know we talked about Hasharet. So we did the Resh with him, and as you can see, it's all rounded there, the Resh. So we will go here. This is it says a T. This is your Tav. Tav is with and without a dot in the middle. In Sephardic, it's just t, with or without. Ashkenazic does it different. And since we're teaching Sephardic, we're just going to do it this way. Tav, tav. All right, so that's your t sound. I'm going to read this first line, these first two lines. Actually, I'll have somebody read both lines because they are simple, but it's just getting that sound. So, Leslie, if you would read line 1 and 2, and starting here.
Okay. T, T, Tay, Tay, Te, Ta, Ta, Toe, Toe, Ta.
Good, thank you. And the next?
T, T, Tay, Tay, Te, Ta, Ta, Toe, Toe, Ta.
Right. As you all can see, it was without the dot and with the dot. Same sound. All righty. Okay, Helena, let's try again. Let's see if we can get this line 3. I think you're frozen. I don't see you moving at all. All right, let's go on. Eileen, read lines 3 and 4, please.
Ta, ta. T, 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 T. Tay, tay. Tay, tay. Ta, ta. To, to.
All right, stop before you do 4. Just so you know, it's showing you with and without the dot in the middle. And here it's TT. It's also TT, even though there are yuds there. And the tay-tay, even with yuds, it's just tay-tay. And then here you have the toe that's a vav with the dot, and you have just with the dot at the top. So you did great. Okay, line 4, please.
Kate.
It's a ch,
Kate. Kate.
right.
Late. Mate. Shaped. Tate. A. 8.
Mm-hmm.
8. Hate. Great.
Good, good. As you can all see, ayin is silent, you just hear the A. Aleph is silent, you just hear the A. Either one of those goes that way. All right. Margie, please read 5 and 6.
Rate, 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 sha, rate, charate, charade, charate.
Okay, and 6?
Sha, excuse me, ray, t, charate, charate.
Right, very good. If you remember, I had sent you Sharet. Hasharet is ministering. It's the angels ministering for God. So let's see. Okay, and Mary, please read line 7 and 8.
Shar, shar,
Good. Mm-hmm.
shar, share, share,
Well,
ha,
okay.
ha, shar,
No.
oh,
Ha.
ha, shar. That's the
It's
right.
rounded. It's
Hashare,
yes.
yeah.
Hashare.
Hashare. Okay. Hashare, hasharate,
Good. Mm-hmm.
hasharate.
Okay, great. And line 8.
Oh, malai.
All right, so you don't hear
Hey.
la. You don't hear la. It's mal. It's a blend.
Mal, hey,
Good.
hashare, rate,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
malahe, hasharate,
Mm-hmm.
malahe, hashalom.
Yes. He changes things up. Hashalom. Good. And we have 9 and 10. So let's go back to Janice. Please read 9 and 10.
Shalom Aleichem Malachei Hasharet Malachei Mi Melech Malachei Hashalach
Look at this. Look at this.
Ham Lahim
It's Hameh because
Lahim.
right. Okay. Hamalachim.
Amen.
This is part of Shalom Aleichem. He did leave out certain lines with it. This is the English. It's the kind of it we do sing it, and I think almost every synagogue sings the same tune. And it goes Shalom Aleichem Malachei Hasharet Malachei Ehoyon. He left that out. So it's that tune, and maybe there's some others that some of your cantors or rabbis are singing, but most of the time it is that tune. Okay, so review and expansion. Let's review. This is an aleph, an ayin, and a hey. All right, these two are silent. This is the sound. This is a chaf, a final chaf, a lamed, a mem, and a final mem. A resh, a shin, a tav, and a tav. Our vowels that we've learned are e, a, e, a, o, because it would be over something, and o. And this is just the sound of the letter. This is the shvat, and it really isn't a sound. It's just like it would say b if it were a bait on top, or g if it were a gimel. You just hear the actual sound when you see the two dots like that. Okay, so we're going to do some reading here. And I stop with Mary. Janice, please read lines 1 and 2.
Malachei A E L Eli
A, Lee. That's a little
Eli
good.
Elim.
Yes. I know ale, it's hard to get the A sound there, but definitely if it's A, Lee, it's two sounds. You can get that A sound. All righty. Let's see. Leslie, do, well, there's no number here, but we skipped. All right, so do this one without the number, and then you'll do line 3 there.
Okay. Aloha.
Hi.
Hello. Oh, that's a hi.
Yes.
Hi.
Uh-huh.
Elohim. Elohichem.
Two dots.
Elohechem.
Yes. Okay.
Elohechem.
Yes. Good.
Okay.
And line 3.
Od.
No, look.
Or.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Ish. Asher. Odech.
No, look, it's rounded at the top.
Oden.
No, it's a resh.
A resh.
Yes. See, it's rounded.
Oh. Orech.
Yes.
Orech.
Orech. Yes.
Orech.
Fine. Mm-hmm.
Ot. Emet.
Good. Okay. Emet means truth. Or is light. Ish is man. Asher is that. Okay. So, but just a couple words. It's good to know. Or it's some people you hear them say or. It's actually o, but or meaning light, or chadash. We have a prayer that we say about with that. Okay. So line 4. Helena, are you there to try?
I'm here, but I can't see your screen.
Oh, I'm
It says
sorry.
she's.
Okay.
No,
All right.
it's
Well,
me.
just
It's not
listen.
you. It's me.
It's good to listen
Yeah,
and
it's going in.
all right. Okay.
I'm going in and out. Okay,
All right.
I'll figure it out next week. Okay.
Yeah, I could tell. Good. Okay. All right. And Eileen, let's have you read 4 and 5.
Malachei, Malachei, Shalom,
Mm-hmm.
Malachei El, Malachei El, Elon,
Eh, eh,
Elohim, Elohim,
him. Right? You
Him,
get them?
yeah,
All right. Okay.
Elohim,
All right.
Malachei Or,
Mm-hmm.
Malachei Esh,
2 dots.
Esh.
Yes. Good. Okay. Good. All righty. Margie, please read.
Al, Alachem,
Look at this.
Alechem,
Yes.
El, Al,
Mm-hmm.
Im, Am, Amo, Amim, Olam.
Good. Okay. Yeah. All right. And Mary, please.
Mm.
Wait a minute. How many lines did you read, Marge?
I think
Just the.
I did 6 and 7.
Yeah, it did 6 and 7. Okay, good. All right. So Mary, please read 8 and 9.
Okay. Im.
No. Look at 8.
Oh,
What
8.
says?
I'm looking at 7. Sorry. Um, Shema.
Mm-hmm.
And the first word, and is that where the two, I'm going back to the first word that I just did with the, with the 2 dots underneath.
Yes, the shvat. The 2 dots.
So that one you don't pronounce, is it?
You say sh.
Just pronounce the,
Sh.
yeah, just
Just
the
sh.
letter.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Shema. There's no vowel sound. Okay.
Correct.
All right. Melech ha'olam, olam,
Mm-hmm.
Shema melech ha'olam, el al no
L.
el el olam.
Good. Okay. So Shema, just like in our Shema, listen. It means listen or hear. And then Olam is world. Melech is ruler. People, they do say king sometimes, but in our egalitarian world, we say ruler, and ruler of the world. So, okay, good. You did those two. That's it. So, let's see. Janice, please do line 10 and 11.
Shema, Olam, Shalom, All, Olam,
Mm-hmm.
Har,
Mm-hmm.
Har,
One dot. One dot.
Oh, here, Im,
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Good. Good. Let me just let you know that not everything that Rabbi Galinkin puts in here is a word. He just wants you to get to understand the combinations that you can put together and to be able to really just figure out what with a different vowel and a different letter. So just so you know that. Okay. And let's see. All right. And then Leslie, please read 12 and 13.
Hamlachim,
Mm-hmm.
ha'olam, ha'amim, Elohim, Elohechem.
Good. Yes. Great. Okay. So we go to review. A lot of this is already review, but these are, we're continuing. So these are the different letters that are appearing in there. I mean, that's how it was here. Hey, ayin, aleph. So now we're looking at resh, shin, tav, tav, and more. So we'll just read as we go. And, Eileen, please read lines 1 and 2.
Sharet, har, he, here, hearing,
Here, im.
hearing,
Good.
may, dosh,
Look, it's rounded.
may rosh,
Yes.
ray, she, sheet,
Mm-hmm.
orech,
Good.
shear, shamor,
Good.
tar,
What? Say it again.
tamar,
Tamar. Mm-hmm.
Raish.
Yes, Resh. Good. All right. May Rosh. Rosh is head. Head of the year. Rosh Hashanah. Head of the year. Rosh, your head. And let me see. All right. Shir is Shir Malak, singing, that kind of thing. Okay, so let's go back. Let me see. We have some more time, so Eileen, just Margie, would you please do 3 and 4?
Sharet, shalom, shir, shem.
Shame. Right.
Yeah, sorry. Shemo, shemech, shemecha,
Yes. Good.
shemocha. No,
No,
shemecha. Shemecha.
not May. There's no 2 dots there. So if you read it the way,
Shimcha.
good. Yes. Mm-hmm. All right. And then the next one.
Shema, shishi, shalishi, shel, sheshet.
Good. Yes. Okay. I know you got a little bit caught, but you got the final chaf with an is cha. If it were a chet there, it's ach. If there's the sound with a chet, we'll come back to that later, but I shouldn't confuse you. The final chaf with an is cha. And you got it. Good. All right. So let's see. And we have time for Mary. We're good. Mary, 5 and 6.
5 and 6. Ish, Ish,
Yes.
Ish, share,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Shamor,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Sharate, Sharate,
Mm-hmm.
Et, Ot, Oto, Shemet.
Look at that.
Oh, Emet, truth, right?
Truth, yes.
Shashet,
Not sha. Look at that. 2 dots.
Sheshet,
Good.
and Ray, Sheet.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay, good. I think we are going to stop line 7. 7, and what page are we on?
It's at the top.
Okay, 19. Okay. All right. Okay, ladies, let me stop share and we can. Okay, I think we lost someone there, didn't we? I know we did. Janice is here. Leslie, Helena's still here. Eileen, Margie. Okay. All right, maybe not. Maybe it was just Dorothy. So, How do you all feel about how you're doing?
We're learning.
Yeah, it's coming
You know, a
along.
lot of you know a lot. I can see that. A lot of you already know or a little bit, or you know, or you were familiar, and it's good, and you're reinforcing, and you're getting it, and the thing I always stress is read what's there, because if you are doing a prayer and you change the word, you're not reading what you see, you're changing the word, and therefore you're changing the prayer. So you need to make sure that you're reading what you see. And I think you're all doing a great job, really. And it's constant practice. It truly is. And I've said this before, Hebrew is one of the hardest languages to learn. You know, we're just reading it, but then to start learning what each word means and the gender of it. I mean, there's gender singular and there's gender plural. And we will be doing ulpan, which is conversational. But eventually, if you ever do take ulpan, you'll need to know all these things. And but at least you're catching words, you're getting words, and that's the important thing. So
Really hard is the visual discrimination of a couple of the words, like the ayin and the sadet. Is that it?
okay, yeah, the ayin is kind of
They both
yeah,
look
it's like
wise.
that, and the tzadi, yes. Well, that's it. You just need to. I know you should have somewhere, and I've sent you the aleph bet. I sent you all of that. Go over it. Just keep going over it. That's the best thing,
Well,
truly. I mean,
it's helpful when you give those little tips of, you know, how to distinguish the resh and the dalet, and I just have to get it in my memory.
believe me, you're not the only one. I mean, I teach all ages, and some of these letters just are really, it's difficult. They're too similar in some ways, like the resh and the dalet are so similar, and it's that little cap that makes it the dalet. So you have to look at that. So, and you know, it's just, but you're doing great. You really are. And so I will question: are any of you on the bat mitzvah class? Because I didn't think I'd see any. Okay, maybe next time, after you finish this course, you might want to, if you haven't been bat mitzvah the way you want, then you might want to take it. It's a learning class. It's just wonderful. But it is true you need to have some knowledge of the Hebrew. Um, and you all are doing great. So, so you'll think about that. And I'll repeat to you again, if you have time at 12 o'clock Eastern time to go on to Makom B'Yachad, I think you'd enjoy it. It's a way to, you may see some of your friends, some of the people from your sisterhoods, your synagogues, whatever, on it, because we have people from all over the country and Canada. So, and it's a learning. We learn with either one of the rabbis, and then one of the women does on Fridays, and then we do the Mishaberach, we do the Kaddish. If you need to say Kaddish and you want to, you come on, because we say Kaddish every time we're on. So just a little plug for Makom B'Yachad. Women's League is amazing, and you're fortunate you're getting this from them. So it's, you know, we're thrilled to have it. So ladies, I'm going to say Shabbat Shalom to all of you, and have any other questions before I go? Anything?
No,
Good.
thank you, Anne.
Everybody, thank you so much.